Excuse me, my drink is blocking the view. Welcome to Pink Shorts. I'm your host, Alan Merriweather, also known as VS. Album lists are available online via Dropbox.com for online storage and more. Today's topic is about this over here. Just my lessons. If you can kind of put it together, it's my yells. I have two sons. Wait, I got two. I think I got two. Wait, I got sons. Let's see, sons. Why? Okay, so anyway, you can kind of put it together. As much as I like to answer questions, the children would like to know their reason. They just want to know, and I figure only thing I can do is help remove the stuff from them. I can't explain why it was put there. I can't explain it. And as much as there's no option to have it at 31, 27, let me see, 27, 28, 29, 30, 35. No, 25, right? 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 24, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, so at 25, there's no option on how to take care of yourself, raise yourself, habitat for humanity for yourself. You know, there's too much water going on. There's too much sunlight outside. Um, the stock market is not the way we want it to be. I mean, there's always something that's wrong. And to me, stock market is wrong. To me, and that's free. Water is abundant, and it's just important that people know what the water is. What is the water? People want to know what is the water? What does the water do? Water. By the way, I have a new headset on that we purchased from Best Buy. So if anything happens to it, I will let Pink Shorts know first. If it's damaged, if it doesn't work properly, we bought it from Best Buy on Amherst, the same location that filmed us returning it. So that didn't work. Um, we didn't get the case. We didn't switch anything out. We didn't do anything. We're not. We love the ads on the phone. Look, I'm gonna take a look at the ad on the phone. Oh, they just switched it. But it was a Best Buy ad on here, and the fans want to hear the Queen of Media, so she must be um want to talk. Before that, I want to get live comments from Twitter. You can tweet now, and I will answer your questions live. I promise I won't speak your name or who's tweeted. I'll just respond to what you're saying. So let's take a look at Twitter. Let's see what Twitter is saying right now about the children. Now, and I know me, and whatever reason, um, whatever. But anyway, the kids just want to know, why did the kids get changed? You know what I'm saying? That's all the kids want to know. They just want to know why was their childhood affected in that kind of way to pay bills, to buy the turkey for Thanksgiving, to buy the Christmas gifts. The kids are their own Santa Claus, and that's sad. When kids have to be their own Santa Claus. How do I tell Destin he bought his own Christmas gifts for the past how many years? You bought that. Chanel, you bought your Christmas gifts. Sean, you bought your own Christmas gifts. You paid for the house. You paid for the car. How do you give a receipt to a child when their experiment is paying for all of this? How do you give a child a receipt for using their bodies to pay for things? How do you give a child a receipt? Is that a treat receipt we can't give out to a child? Is it a treat receipt? How do I give Destin a receipt that he paid for everything? How did he pay for the Cadillac? STS. How did he pay for Daddy's car? How do I give Destin a treat receipt that he paid for his daddy's vehicle? How do I do that? How? So we're looking at Twitter, and people want to know, how can you change the children? Queen of Media. Okay, so Queen of Media is not on right now. Let's take another question from Twitter. Someone's talking about animal cruelty. I agree. It is. It is like a abandoned dog. Roof, roof. And we still living large. Yeah, man. We're just living large. Our children. Can we please give the children a treat receipt for all the things they purchased for us? The cars, the house, the clothes, the jewelry, the vacations. My question is, since I have no option, what if something happens with the responsibility of who allowed this stuff? Do I resume full rights then of myself? Does the injection replicate that? Will I resume 100% adult controls of myself? Because I believe I already have 100% adult control of my body. And people need to know a treat receipt is needed for these 3 children. They have bought their own Christmas gifts. They paid for their own food on the table. They just don't have a voice. They don't have a voice. The children. And there's an ear noise in my ear while we're filming this audio from David College, University of New York. There's also a body shot on the right side, playing with my organs. The injection restores my rights. And all that means is that you're benefiting off him being oppressed. That's all it means. And wait, the Queen of Media is here. Hold on.
Cancer patients. I'm talking to molested children. I'm talking to molesters. I'm talking about makeovers.
She's talking about molesters. I agree.
What's going on in the world, whatever it is.
You know what it is.
The intention is, what can I teach?
Why don't you go to a commercial break?
How can I use myself
and pay for your Christmas gifts too?
Than this conversation? How
Go pay for your Christmas gifts.
Touch a nerve, bring a piece of light,
go to commercial break.
That allows somebody who is
maybe the kids can buy you a Christmas gift too, Miss Queen of Media.
That opens them up.
Maybe they can buy whoever's birthday today a Christmas gift or a birthday gift.
I never thought of it that way before.
Would you like a passion tea as well?
I live for that moment, for myself,
passion tea.
And for other people.
Passion tea.
Several years ago,
the color purple meant nothing. Did the color purple mean anything to you? What was
Tina
the color
told us that she
purple
was planning to
about?
go home and kill
You
herself after being
told.
on that show.
You told.
This was her last homage to her daughter.
You told Harpo. You told Harpo. Could we give the kids a treat this week? Because they bought your car, your house, in Malibu. Give the kids a treat this week, please. They paid.
And in that show, Phil says to
And
her,
what is their
Can you at
reason?
least entertain the fact that how long you
Is he
grieve
stealing stuff
is
too?
not a reflection of how deeply you love your daughter?
Is he wearing headsets too?
he says, why do
Is
you
he wearing
choose
headsets
to belabor
too?
the day of your daughter's
Justin.
play that over and over and over in your head for the past 10 years instead of
Are you
celebrating
wearing
the
headsets
18 years that she
too?
see and feel her heart. And she actually said the thing that I, you know, love.
Chanel.
I got goosebumps.
Are you
She
wearing
said that.
headsets
That is why I do the show.
too?
That is
That is
why
not
I do this
why.
work. Because I
It's
want
not
somebody
why.
in whatever I'm doing
That's
to say,
not why, Miss Queen of
I never
Media.
thought of it that way.
I have never worked
When
anywhere. I was found negligent of anything. Never.
I have the glorious
Never.
experience of sharing my expressions of passion and concern and vision
Never. And speaking of
to others.
Starbucks,
If I
well,
weren't
hold on,
me,
we have a
I
question
would
from
definitely
Starbucks.
have been a teacher in a classroom someplace.
We have to
I
read
see this
this.
as a great classroom.
Okay, so we have to put the Queen of Media on hold for a minute. Starbucks has responded with the kids should have a treat receipt for buying their parents a million passion teas. Okay. Starbucks says Twitter just got a little more spicy. A little more spicy. Hmm. I'm the real pumpkin spice latte. These are my tweets. Who's the little Doolittle? Who's Dr. Doolittle, Starbucks? Tell us. Can the kids have a treat receipt for buying you everything? For maintaining an income? And a job like that? Really? Let me show everyone a treat receipt in case you don't know. Let me show everyone. Just let me find one. Let me find a treat receipt. Matter of fact, I have one right here. I found one. I found a treat receipt. Let me bring the camera back here. Mind you, I'm crying, so don't look at my tears, okay? This is a treat receipt. And it says, Andre. I mean, I can't read right now because it's backwards. 2730. And you buy something in the beginning, and then after 2 o'clock, they give you $2 worth of Nike shoes an hour. I mean, they pay $2 an hour a day for the kids to make the shoes that you like to put on your feet. I mean, it's $2 for another drink, and that's the truth. See, don't mind my tears because I'm crying about the kids right now. All I want is a reason to tell the kids. Should I buy them a headset too? Should I buy them a headset too? The only thing they do is sell lemonade for the church. That's the only thing they ever sold to anybody. Okay, it's a glass of juice, and they don't deserve that. Okay, that's all they do is sell lemonade at the church. Okay, now let's go back to Twitter and see what's going on. So that's a treat receipt. And let's see what Twitter is going on right now. We have Twitter is just zooming. Amazed. I'm so amazed with everyone's response. New music, hot nigga. That's a good song. I know it has no relevancy to what I'm talking about, but that's a good song. Okay, y'all go ahead and download that song on iTunes. Oh, okay. So we'll take a look at that song too. I mean, somebody is not here today, and I don't know where they are. I don't know if they're at Chuck E. Cheese celebrating themselves. What if they are at Chuck E. Cheese celebrating themselves? The kids paid for your Chuck E. Cheese, okay? They paid for your Chuck E. Cheese. Take a look at this picture, everybody. It's potassium, and potassium is not in the banana form. It's not in the edible form. It's not in the perishable form. It is in a complex combine of medical revolutionary that enters and does not leave without stopping vitals. And it's sad that it has to come to a session of chocolate people, but that's what I am. I'm a chocolate person, and people are obsessed with chocolate. And sometimes chocolate wins, I mean, who doesn't like Reese's Pieces, Hershey's? Um, who doesn't like Mr. Goodbye? Who doesn't like chocolate? Sometimes chocolate is going to win. Okay, chocolate is gonna win sometimes. Okay, who doesn't like the Easter bunnies? Who doesn't like the hollow chocolate? Chocolate wins. Okay, and before we talk to the Queen of Media, I need to advertise what I'm drinking right now. Hold on. We are at Wegmans on 601 Amherst, and I bought a drink. We are filming on location. Now this looks kind of like the Rocket Fish. See how it's Rocket Fish logo? But we bought the other ones. We bought the Plantronics. And she said, we'll buy the ones on the right. And I switched it. So I got the ones that I switched it to. And that was that. For here we are here. We didn't get the Rocket Fish ones, okay? Everyone look at the Rocket Fish label. Let's look at it online. Let's take a look online and see if we can find it for you. Someone's saying Biopental. Let's see. Rocketfish.com, which is made by Best Buy. And take a look at the logo and tell me, do you see something? I think I see something. Look at this part right here, okay? Maybe we need a better picture of it. Let's see. We need a better picture of the logo. Where we were here at Best Buy, and then maybe the chicken wings taste like fish. So here it is. If you look at the logo, turn it counterclockwise, it will look like. Hold on. Let's see. It'll probably look like this. Wait, let me see if I can tip it without. There you go. I don't want to get it on my computer, but you kind of get it, okay? So we end up getting the Plantronic ones. But anyway, this show is about the children. And let me put my Twitter back up. Please feel free to let me know what I should be talking about right now. The children need to know they can't be on the headphones. They can't be on the Xbox. They can't be on the PlayStation because they're probably communicating with people on Xbox Live, and they might be doing transactions, and they might get chips because they're on. I mean, what could a child be doing to get a chip? I don't understand. All they do is play video games and go to the Boys and Girls Club. And you mean to tell me that's why a child? It contradicts on me. If the kids don't have a reason, aren't you friends with police? Daniel Dorinda, President Obama. I mean, you know the highest cop in the world, and I still don't have a reason. I'm at Wegman 601 Town Street, where a drink is 169 with free refills. You don't want to know what I'm drinking because it might give you a clue on in. Okay, so I won't tell you what it is. I'll just give you. You can kind of look at it. I see a lot of things here, and I can only leave it at that. There's two things I don't understand. Is why? Why do the children have to have a made up reason? Are they gonna be tested in high school? High school is a very important developmental stage of adolescence, and you are hindering him with kids saying he's some kind of research project. They're not gonna want to hang around here. You're attracting attention from what these kids like to do. And it's not something you rolled up. It's not something you don't just roll up around people who do experiments. You know what I'm saying? You don't roll up around those kind of people. You don't roll up around those kind of people. Okay? Even though when I was at the party, that's all they do. You know? But that's a suburb secret of this. That's all they do is roll up. So I understand Andre's party. It's just that's probably a supplier. So anyway, let's get back to the Queen of Media and see what she has to say about the kids, okay?
Because of my hand in a
Because
hand and a fourth grader.
my lessons,
I have been prepared in ways
Writein,
that I didn't even know
that's
I was
literally his
prepared
name.
for. And the truth
We
is,
already have the
for me
supply.
and for every person,
We have it stored in the refrigerator.
every single thing that has ever happened
It's already
in your
ready to
life
use.
is preparing you for the moment that
I
is to
can't
come.
call.
So I wouldn't take
I
nothing
just want to know,
because
do you know who
had
I
I not
am?
been raised in an environment where I came unwanted
Are you
and people had to
ruining a
take care of
privilege
me,
of mine
I would not have the passion,
with
compassion,
confidentiality?
empathy, sympathy, caring,
There's nowhere else to go.
care, understanding.
You have no choice but to ruin that privilege.
That's all a part of my journey to get to be who I am, where I am.
I should have confidentiality in my legal strategy.
An all-new own original drama.
Bro, that was the Queen of Media acknowledging that she's spying on her plaintiffs. And you cannot do that at all. I'm at 601 Amherst Street, where a drink is 169. Okay? So I'm looking at Twitter as I'm talking to get tips on what I should be talking about. And the only thing I can think about is the children. Am I wrong for thinking about the children? 14 years old. In 4 years, I'll be able to make my own decisions. I'm looking at 14 right here, and I'm thinking about all the videos I've ever made on YouTube. I mean, what is his screen name going to be? What would your screen name be for YouTube? What would his screen name be? Maybe it would be, I don't know, I'm on Destin Jones. I mean, would that be your screen name? You can rant and rave, but these children need to know. There's not a reason. That's not why. All I can do is say, look, I created a show called PinkShorts that will help us get out of here. I made this show for the children, for the 14-year-olds, for the 5-year-olds, because no one's going to help you the way Uncle Vernon is going to help you. Uncle Dennis doesn't even want to be the grandfather anymore. How do you tell someone your grandfather doesn't want to be your grandfather? What did you do to not have a grandfather? What did you do? And instead of celebrating anything, we should all be crying because 3 children don't have a grandfather by choice, but because we chose 6 things. And like I stated on the other show, we, I just we did the list backwards, horizontally. There were 6 reasons why this happened, and horizontally, that clears it up. There are 6 reasons why we are on. And before I go over that list, I would like to show you a slide I have here. Hold on. I'd rather use the slides instead. Hold on. Okay, here we go. I'd rather use the slides, okay? Alright, okay. Now, to restore my emancipation rights that I established at 18, which was about, 2001? To restore those rights, there are 6 reasons why this show began. And horizontally, it starts at greed. The 5th reason, greed. The 4th reason, greed. The 3rd reason, greed. And I think you can kind of get it. Let's give the children a treat receipt, please. Because they bought our drinks. They bought our rides. They bought our houses. And they paid for our Chuck E. Cheese today. Because I know we're celebrating somewhere. And even though I haven't been invited, that is perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. And I know that we planned other things that didn't work out. We planned all I can say is and when the truth's out, it's just out. You have been raped of the truth. We don't have to ask you a million questions. We're not gonna sit around and say that's why. We're going to say from. Now the album will be out next month, but if you just wait a minute, I'll show you. Phone Bible. Again, you can get a drink at Wegmans for $169. Rocket fish. Woo! Why would you go?